So I would like everybody that's watching this video to ask themselves, have I done anything to help move the culture forward? And the answer you should be coming up with is yes. Just by clicking on this video, you're helping us move the culture forward right along with you. So this is a community effort here. Welcome to Culture Cheese. And man, if you notice, look what's circulating behind us, King of Lampoons. Do you see what that is?
I was going to ask you about that. The books, the gavel.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. You picking up on the vibe?
Jury, are we deciding something?
No, all kinds of legal law type stuff. Ever hear of Lawtube? That's a genre on YouTube that I'm trying to tap into. See if we could pull some of that audience over here. But lots of the stuff that it's been going on since the last time we recorded. Lots of court stuff, lots of legal stuff, all kinds of stuff. So I just thought this was an appropriate background. So anyone that sees this thumbnail and sees this background, they're going to be thinking to themselves, I wonder what these guys are up to. You know what I mean? They got something up their sleeves. I have a feeling it has something to do with the law and the courts and stuff like that. So, yeah, we're going to be getting into some of the legal woes of people involved in the culture. But King of Lampoons, did you do anything to help move the culture forward?
No. But I was going to say, after listening back to our first episode of this show last week, I got to say how far we've, I guess this might move the culture forward. It's an improvement, maybe. How far we've come since when we used to record apologies. Way less cursing these days. I was quite shocked. We used to just curse for no fucking reason on that show.
Yeah, you just did just now.
Yeah, I know. That was deliberate.
Bringing our profanity count to 1 already.
Yeah, I mean,
but that's okay. You know why? Because you can hear the King of Lampoons use obscenities on the Rumble channel, linked in the description. So please.
Well, I mean, you could say curse words on YouTube. I was just shocked that we when we used to do pod cheese. That was a lot of cursing for no reason.
Yeah. Dude, that was also well over a decade ago, man. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You should be able to look back. You should look back at your former self, 10 years prior, and be like, you know what I mean?
Right.
It shows progress.
Yeah, because the culture changes, and so should you.
Yeah. If you look back at yourself from 10 years ago and you're the same guy, that's not good.
Nah.
But yeah, that's called evolution, man. You know what I mean? Starts off as a what do you call it? Like a cocoon. Cocoons are ugly as hell, man. But what does that turn into? Beautiful butterflies and stuff like that. So before we get started though with a lot of this stuff that's been going on in the court systems and the law, I wanted to bring this up. This is something that came across my desk, figuratively. So I was spending some time on the platform X, which is the social media that I've really mostly been sticking to lately.
That you've recently paid to be a premium member of, yes.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why you keep teasing me about that. That's a cool thing to do.
No, that. If we're talking about moving the culture forward, that's a step backward.
Says you, man. Says you.
Dude. Nobody needs to pay for that now. Okay, well, I don't mean to just interrupt your whatever you're about to start talking about with that.
Well, if I wasn't on X, this would have never crossed my desk.
Okay, but
So
it would have crossed it regardless if you paid for the premium or
no,
not.
that's a good point. That's a good point. So okay.
Oh no!
I check my notifications.
Yeah.
And I'm presented with this mess of at mentions, this spam tweet from this guy Michael Gavin Ali. Now he had somewhat recently followed me, and I followed him back. I'm a good guy.
Yeah.
And so I'm looking at this, and I'm like, what the hell is this? But then I'm like, well, I'm in some cool company here. Dirty Jersey Rat is a clip channel that I subscribe to. Stalin 19, Doom. This is all stuff that I watch. But yet, please spear the word. I'm like, huh?
Yeah.
And then I see this GoFundMe. And do you ever click on these GoFundMe links when you see them? I do.
Not a once.
Never. I do, because you never know what the cause is, or you know what I mean. But I don't know this guy. I mean,
okay. I was about to say I should take that back. I don't click on them because usually they're from somebody with a profile picture that looks like that dude's, and I know where that GoFundMe is going. Like, fuck no, I'm not. I cursed again. God damn it.
That's all right. Don't worry about it, man. We're all adults.
Like I know whatever the situation of that guy asking for money. I mean, I know it's not like something that a reasonable person would ask for.
It's not a sympathetic profile picture.
Exactly. Like, there's nothing about that I'm going to want to fund this dude.
Yeah. So, well, I clicked on it.
Well, I'm curious to see what it is now. If you can show me.
Part of
so how much money?
Slowness.
How much money did you give him?
So I click on the. I take a look. I don't know anything about this dude. You know what I mean? So I found it a little weird to be getting a request to donate money to him. But again, I didn't know what the circumstances were or anything. So I wanted to, just take a look around. So apparently this guy's YouTube channel was removed, I believe, by YouTube. I'm speculating. I really don't know. He did tweet about this. Look at this. Hey, Dabbleverse fans. So I saw that and I'm like, okay, well, is this guy part of the Dabbleverse community? And if so, if he's at mentioning me, that must mean I'm part of the community too. So thank you for the warm welcome. It's been a long time goal of mine to break into that community. No. Hey, Dabbleverse fans, please chip money to my GoFundMe to get my YouTube channel back. Our goal is $300. Get the channel back permanently. You suspended over promoting someone Twitter account. Don't know what any of that wording is. Yeah,
that gets confusing at the end there.
But even the parts that the literacy slowly devolves. Actually, no, it's pretty bad from the beginning to end.
I was literally about to say that. I went back and I reread the first part, but you kind of overlook the first part because you know what you're supposed to fill in. But at the bottom, it just gets really bad because you don't even know what words should be there. Like it says, "Hey, Dabbleverse fans, please chip money." Like that should be in money.
Yeah. Obviously,
But like,
and look, we're not literature professors here. I mean, this is X. Who cares? How you write, but so I would have no idea why his channel was suspended, but I don't know what $300 is.
yeah, right. So, yeah, that's weird. $300. That's a very specific amount.
You know. And who are you offering
Yep.
it to? The AI bot that you communicate with, their customer support?
All right. So, other than this, do you know anything about this guy?
Very little from I mean, I took a look around at his
I mean, based off that, the way he wrote that, the picture that he used, my theory would be that like somehow somebody disabled his YouTube account and is fucking with him, saying that they need $300 to and like can turn it back on or something.
I doubt it's anything. I doubt it. His channel probably got taken down. Apparently, he talks to adult film stars. Look, I mean, here's more spam. So, but whatever. I mean,
What
I
would the
get.
$300 do?
I don't know. I have no idea. I took a look at the GoFundMe link. One of the responses, I think he had to send this to. He had to send it multiple times because the first time he sent it, someone responded and said, "There's no GoFundMe link there." So he's like, "Oh, okay. Let me add the link and then I'll go back to. I'll circle back to you." Here's the actual GoFundMe.
Maybe he reached his goal and took it down.
Spoiler alert, he did not. So far, he's raised 5 of the forecasted 300.
Oh.
So,
I like how it just keeps spinning. Michael Lee donated $5. Michael Lee donated $5. Michael Lee donated $5.
yeah, poor guy. Support Michael Gavin Ali during YouTube suspension. So his channel is nuked, man. I went to check it out. So there's nothing there. So I don't even know what type of viewership this channel got, and I'm not view shaming. We don't do any view shaming here, by the way. Did you know that's one of the rules here on Culture Cheese?
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. You know, hint, hint, wink, wink. The truth is, there are no rules.
But again, all right, so I'm back to, I don't know too much about it, but what is $300 going to do for this dude?
Yeah, I don't know. Michael Gavin Ali is asking for your help during his YouTube suspension. The evil powers that be at YouTube, his words, not ours, YouTube, have coordinated to take down the great Michael Gavin Ali's YouTube channel. So I've seen stuff like this before too, like people that like YouTubers that get their channels taken down inexplicably.
Yeah.
It's a process to get it back. It seems like a real ball ache, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I wouldn't know if this guy was making a living off of YouTube. That's usually why these GoFundMes come out from these YouTubers. It's like my channel's gone, my income's gone.
Yeah, I was just about to.
So I don't know if he's
and there's no
LARPing
way
as one of those guys, but I mean, come on, man.
There's no way you can, like, once like a YouTube channel's gone, you can't see any of it, right? So you can't even see like what kind of views his videos were getting. It's
No, and that was the only
right?
reason I wanted to see his views, was because For all hey, look, maybe the guy was monetized and what have you. But
Yeah.
I mean the guy has 948 followers on Twitter. Like that doesn't really translate to a personality that would have enough of a
No.
YouTube, or maybe it does. I don't know. I'd rather stick to the to what we have and not speculate on stuff.
It
Um,
sounds it sounds like it, it sounds like the type of guy who has one fan named Michael Lee. That's what it
well,
sounds
this
like.
is our second attempt at raising funds. While he is forced to sit on the sidelines during this.
What? Sorry, what'd
Um,
you say?
this is our second attempt at raising funds for Michael, while he is forced to sit on the sidelines during this unfair blackout. Our first fundraiser was targeted by cyberpunks and shut down. So, didn't someone troll or get his flag his GoFundMe? I don't know.
We also now realize there was an accounting error on the goal. What? We are asking now it's more? We're asking for
Yeah, it's
550?
actually 550. Forget the fact that it's oh man, this guy's
So, and okay, so if you like go back up to the pictures, like these are the pictures that he's using that's supposed to like tug at my heartstrings to get me to donate money to this guy.
yeah, to get his channel back.
Like, ugh.
And
He just
I would have no idea uh what he was taken down for, but I mean, if you're doing a YouTube channel and that's your subject matter, there's probably lots of things that could go wrong,
oh
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Um yeah, so but like again, I didn't know. Hey, man, maybe this is a good dude. Uh, how would I know? So I started just, I don't know. I became not fascinated, but definitely curious, man.
I'm I'm pretty
Um,
fascinated by it.
yeah, here's I started kind of poking around his timeline, and again, it's just him. Most of his timeline is him tweeting to various.
Asking for asking for money.
I didn't see him really asking for any money, aside from me and other people that may know who this guy is. So I just started clicking around. This is him to this person right here. Um, I ask my guest on my show to do they like working for studio or OnlyFans or both? And then what's this emoji mean? Is this the quizzical? Like,
Yeah, yeah,
what does that mean?
questioning, I think. Yeah, like questioning it or quizzical,
Okay.
thinking about it, I think.
Do you have a favorite? More quizzical emojis. I grew up watching studio and have a tough time adapting with the current system of OnlyFans. So I'm unfamiliar with the whole like layout or how OnlyFans work.
Mm.
I don't know if it's like
Dude, so it works like this. So the first you start, no, I don't know, man.
yeah, I don't know. But whatever, fair enough. If that's your gimmick, that seems to be his gimmick.
This guy writes terrible.
Yeah, he's not a wordsmith, but that's all right.
No, he's not.
Yeah, so I just kept looking and looking at stuff, and what else? So him, I don't know who this person is. I don't know if this is an entertainer or not, but why isn't the mainstream media talking about the Trump administration add $39 trillion to the deficit and maybe another $1 trillion by the fall? Oddly, very lucid. All of a sudden now he's speaking a little more coherently than the other one. So I'm like, okay, so is this his thing? Politics? Again, I don't know.
Yeah, it's kind of a weird mix there. You go from OnlyFans to the deficit. So
Yeah, so I just kept looking around at this guy's timeline, And I'm like, okay, so are we talking about politics, or are these in-depth conversations with these entertainers about, like, is it more like industry speak? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I didn't know. So then here's a response to this young woman. Are you doing more? And then the quizzical, are you? With double and
Wait, what? What? Double?
it's all right there. Yeah,
Is it?
yeah. Well, you can't figure it out? You can't put two and two together?
Uh,
Well, what do you think? What the hell do you think it is, man? Double what? What else would it be?
I'm thinking 4 at the same time. That can't be right.
It's exactly what he's referring to.
What is that? What?
Yeah, yeah. The two D's,
Wait.
the two D's that are sharing the orifice, they're like rubbing against each other. Like, it's terrible, man.
He just randomly.
So while these dudes are like in the throes of ecstasy, thrusting, part of that friction is coming from another man's slimy D. Now we're going to get kicked off of the YouTube for talking about this stuff.
Oh, Jesus, man.
I'm really screwing up with this StreamYard. I apologize, everybody.
Oh, good Lord. That is
Yeah, it's exactly what it is.
quite the image. Huh? I'm over here sounding like a prude. Didn't even know that was a thing. What level of depravity is that?
I first became aware. Look at this. Are you going to do your first double penetration on camera? So this is like. So I'm just like looking at it like, do any of these people even respond? Like, I kind of think that X is how he gets his guests, you know? And then so when I was gathering up these screenshots to help promote this guy's GoFundMe page,
Yeah.
I was looking to take screenshots and oh, that's the one I just showed. Never mind. Damn. I'm fucking up here.
Well, I mean, maybe this guy pays for guests and they agree to do it because it beats whatever else they'd be doing for money. Jesus Christ.
But
that is insane.
I mean, that's look, man. He's trying to find it's his niche, I guess. You know what I mean? And hey, look at this. She responded probably this year, so we've got that to look forward to.
Yeah, wait for that to drop.
So I'd kind of like to get this off of the screen as quickly as possible.
I'd kind of like to get off my hard drive as quick as possible.
That was like a kind of a courtesy laugh I just gave that. I don't even understand what that joke meant.
Yeah, I didn't understand when I said it either. But I don't know.
I kind of caught myself laughing, and I was like, wait a minute, that wasn't funny at all. I don't like when other people do that when there's like a whole lot of fake laughter.
Okay.
So again, I'm just off my game today, man. I'm messing up with these screen shares. I'm laughing at all these bomberoos.
All these.
Yeah, that's been a lot. But...
let's hold up on that.
Yeah. So hey, I'm gonna put the link to the guy's GoFundMe in the description.
Throw him a couple dollars. Yeah, help him out. 550. That's what he needs.
I might put it in a banner. We can do banners.
Also,
I'm not toying around with that, man. I'm already toying. We're already wasting enough time with my my incompetence. I'm not going to try to put a banner on here for this guy's GoFundMe.
Yeah, don't do that. Don't most GoFundMe's usually have a like a timeline involved? Isn't there like by this date, like they are hoping to raise it by? It just seems like
I'm not sure.
open ended.
I really don't
I
know
think
how that
I think
works.
that's I thought that was like the main purpose was like you need it, so you put it up and you're trying to raise it by whatever time.
So I started um here, let me see if I can find I was like just looking through the dude's timeline on X and check out what the very first thing that I found when I looked on here. Oh, damn, I'm unorganized as hell today, man. You ever see? Well, you don't see any of these things. I see all of them though, man. And some of these people on YouTube, they're all organized. You know what I mean? They're running a smoothly oiled machine, and I'm over here having troubles. And unfortunately, I can't even say that there's probably going to be a huge payoff for any of this. But check this out. This is the first video that came across his feed when I went to his
I have to say, I had the lifetime of my life on Friday, February 28th at Rodney's with the Stuttering John epic fail comedy show. Now, I saw John yesterday ranting and raving about.
So, was this guy there? We just talked about this. I was all consumed with this.
We did. I kind of want to get into this guy because I'm like, I got a lot going on with just the look, the voice. I don't know. I kind of got to pee too. But all right.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. We'll take a beat.
All right. Yeah, I'll be back in a second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That whole break is going to be included on the Rumble version of this.
Unedited.
Yes. Yeah. So, where were we? What did you just get done saying?
Well, I wanted to stop. I wanted to stop before we started talking too much about this guy because I have a feeling for this video, whatever. Because I got a feeling there's going to be a lot that we might have to say.
Yeah, I kind of want to get him on. I wonder if I bet you as soon as he gets a notification on X, he probably hops to and sees what it is. I wonder if I could send him the link and he could promote this GoFundMe himself. Because hey, truth, I don't know. Maybe it's a worthy cause. What do I know?
I can almost guarantee it's not. But I kind of feel I don't feel bad making fun of the guy because of like his content, whatever he's doing is just ridiculous. But that voice tells me I don't know something's not right, and maybe it's the kind of guy we shouldn't be making fun of.
I don't want to make fun of him at all. But he has some videos on X that I'm assuming are his interviews that he
well, we didn't watch the rest of that video. I still want to watch that.
Him talking about Stuttering John, the Stuttering John.
Yeah.
Event.
Say I had the lifetime of my life on Friday, February 28th at Rodney's with the Stuttering John epic fail comedy show. Now,
So did I, man. I wasn't even there.
I saw John yesterday ranting and raving about how he wants to sue the owner, Mark, of Rodney's. He wants to press
This is all
charges
old, dated
on
news. People
Tommy
don't even want to hear about
Jordan,
this
who
anymore.
basically ripped his paper apart. He said it was assault, which is not true because I saw it in my own eyes. So John's making a big deal. He's just trying to sue everybody just to get another penny.
Sue.
Because of
hey
his
man,
sorry ass.
he's talking about suing people, and look at this. We got a whole court themed background with a gavel and everything. So this ties right in, man. See, we should give this. I would let this guy come on and say what he has to say.
Yeah,
You're making prejudgments, is what you're doing.
I feel like, I mean, did you pick up on the stuff that he said? I had the life of my life. I mean, he's talking.
Well, whatever.
I mean, it explains the writing that we saw before.
Yeah, because he has some content from what I guess is his YouTube channel. Lots of risque pictures. I'm trying to find his videos on here. Really boomering out here.
Boomering.
Bear with me, folks. Fill the silence with some, I don't know. You're the king of lampoons. You'll think of something to say.
I don't know. I was going to say stuff about that guy, but now that I feel bad. Like, I don't know.
Well,
I feel like I'm like picking on somebody you shouldn't.
Just because you're the king doesn't mean you have to always lampoon. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not finding any of these videos. I was going to find a video of him speaking to one of the actresses.
Oh, you like that was still available despite the fact that he needed to GoFundMe
on his he had little clips up on his X. Lots of people still call it Twitter. I call it X. But I can't find.
Was that in the contract? Was that in the contract when you paid for it?
This is embarrassing, man. Yeah, and there was one in particular that I saw, and I took a brief look at it because I didn't want to play something that was going to get us booted off if he's getting booted off.
Yeah, right. We've been playing the same thing that got him kicked off.
Yeah, maybe we just shouldn't. Well, hey, man, you know what? Let's drive some traffic to his Twitter page. It's his Twitter handle is Michael Gavin Ali, and then the numeral 1. But I'll put that in the description too. Go check his GoFundMe out, man. Make your own educated decisions. You know, as to whether or not this is where you want to put your hard-earned money towards. People put their hard-earned money towards dumb shit all the time. You know what I mean? What makes this any more or less dumb than anything else? You know what I mean?
It's at the top of the list of dumb things you could throw money at, but it's up there. What do you like? What do you get in return? Nothing. This guy gets his YouTube channel back. I guess.
Well, that's not the spirit of GoFundMe, man. Well, what do I get in return? It's not a Patreon.
Fair point.
Oh, what are you doing? Smoking a cigar?
I have been for like fucking 20 minutes, but yeah.
Unbelievable. So, yeah, so was this guy at that Rodney show? The Stuttering John show?
He made it sound like he was.
Yeah. You had said earlier you wanted to see the end of that, which I'm fine bringing up. I will say people, the thing now is like, oh, can we stop talking about this Stuttering John show? You know what I mean? It's old. And everyone's kind of moved on and other things have happened in this little corner of the internet since. but nothing that's topped this. So, go take a shit in your hat and put it on your head if you don't want to talk about the. Did you want me to bring that up?
Yeah, that's why I did, because I didn't see the end of it.
Yeah, real quick though. I don't want to because I mean we haven't gotten into any of the legal news, the legal happenings. I'll tighten a lot of this up in post.
Yeah, man, I will say, as far as like watching that whole video about the Stuttering John thing, like it's all wildly entertaining, but like also some of it is just like so depressing, man. Like just like like seeing like just like that's what those people are still doing with their lives. Like it's kind of
like who?
All of them, man. Like it's just like everybody in that video. Literally every single person in it.
I'm into it.
I mean, yes, I'm into it. It's very entertaining, but like at the same time, like it's depressing, man. Like I don't know, like stuff like that makes me glad I never like went all in on comedy. Like, you know what I mean? Like, like why is Stuttering John even doing that? Like, does he need money that he has to put himself through?
Everyone needs money, man.
I mean, but the guy like actually did like things. He was successful. Like he has to go to Rodney's and get abused. Like, dude, it's just like the fact that he did that, like that he's that old, like, and he's still doing that. And then the other people there are as old as they are, and they still are fucking with them. Like everybody looks like they're in ill health. Like
it is. That's one of the things that whole community gets lampooned for. It's just like it's all a bunch of old men. But hey, then it's a place where old men can go and boys can be boys and gals. There's gals there.
Yeah, it's just it's rough to.
I hear you though, man, and I forget sometimes like that because I follow along with all this stuff, and then I just kind of. I'm always presenting it to you like, oh, check this out. But, without context, you don't even really know what the hell you're looking at. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I kind of figured at some point something would have piqued your curiosity. But lots of times when I send you these videos, I just have a feeling that they're going ignored. Would that be an accurate guess?
Depends what it's about. And sometimes I don't. Like, because I assume we're going to talk about it on here, so I don't watch it for that reason.
We've been doing this for 2 weeks. This channel's like a week old.
I was hoping that excuse would just let that go over.
Save it for the show.
Text from 2022, and I'm not watching that because of the show. That's not true, man. I watch plenty of things that you send me. Some of them I don't, because you send things about the same type of shit over and over again.
Like what?
Do I even want to bring his name up right now, or because I'm sure it's coming up at some point?
Oh, I know who you're going to say. Yeah. We'll save that. Because I definitely want to talk about that dude. So okay, then I'll bring this to the end, or where do we get up to? With just basically him
right when the dude ripped up his paper.
Yeah. So a lot of what was going on afterwards was just a lot of the guy who was doing the live streaming, a gentleman named Vince the lawyer. He went around to try to get some reactions from some of the celebs from the Dabbleverse universe. Dabble universe. All right. So this is at the point where he got his papers ripped up and stuff like that. You look like a real asshole with that cigar, by the way, man. It's just
No, it's not that cool at all.
sorry. So
You're a strong muffin! Get off the stage!
there he goes. That's Tommy Jordan. Here comes Skull.
What does that mean?
It's like a Scandinavian, kind of like saying, cheers or salute. Skull.
Okay.
That's his gimmick.
Okay.
And that got quite a pop. Damn, listen to that guy.
Yeah, who is yelling that?
Calm down. And you calm down too. Look how the rage. Yeah, there's Johnny McCarthy.
Well, that was a show. You got what you wanted.
So look at this. Someone from the club staff. So yeah, the camera's just showing like the turmoil in the club, but at one point, because Johnny McCarthy basically just threw in the towel, man. Thank you, have a good night, and he was out of there.
Oh, that's smart. The only smart move he made all night.
Yeah. So from what I understand, everyone just basically got up and headed for the door. Like, we're out of here, because there was no check drop. You're supposed to do like, I don't know how much time he was supposed to do. I'd heard he's only supposed to do like half an hour. So whatever. So, the staff at these clubs know they've got to come around and drop the checks. And then, comedians always complain about that part because people are distracted by the waitresses paying the bills or whatever. But obviously they got to do that. They never got a chance to do that.
Right.
The guy right before him did 3 of his allotted 20 minutes, and Stuttering John did about 9. So I don't think they were prepared for the show to be over. So they're scrambling. I didn't envy these people.
Why?
Fucking pussy!
That was High Pitch Eric.
We didn't even get the squeegee. That Benny's mad. But I do want to ask you, what do you think about the Duke's performance?
Here, do you want me to pause it for you right now so you can make an inappropriate remark?
What inappropriate remark was I going to make?
Oh, never mind. Maybe that's just where my...
But yeah, and like from the looks of things, like there's a lot of drinks on those tables too. So like, not getting to drop the check is quite a problem.
Yeah, and I mean, with as rambunctious as this audience was, I'd imagine that was somewhat fueled by drinks.
Let's see what Anthony did. We're live here. Anthony, what do you think?
That was insane.
But I thought maybe it was okay.
He had a full club of people. If he felt confident in his comedy, he would have gone up there and done a set and won the crowd over. He tried doing some insane thing of reading a police report of shit that happened 10 years ago that I addressed so many times on my show, and the crowd, obviously, you saw what happened. They were laughing.
But again, it doesn't matter that he addressed this on his show. You know what I mean?
No, it definitely does not.
That means,
matter.
oh, damn, I was going to lampoon this guy. But
Yeah,
he beat me to it.
Yeah, can't ever bring that up.
So, this is, like I said, this is kind of like yesterday's news.
It's also crazy that it's crazy that he's trying to say that like he could have went up and tried to win the crowd over. That's a bit of a stretch. I mean, I think reading that police record was a dumb move, but I don't think there was any chance of him winning.
Yeah, I think that's a little disingenuous to say he could have won the crowd over.
Yeah.
You know what? I think people were excited to see him. And yeah, they were going to goof on him. You know what I mean? Or I don't know, man. I really don't know. But I don't blame him for not. Yeah, I want to get to the part where where is it? Where they were trying to maintain some semblance of order. Okay, check this out.
Your fucking ass. What was he thinking,
Look at this. Look at this. There's Anthony Cumia from the Opie and Anthony show. Rubbing elbows with New York City's elite High Pitch Eric. And you know what? High Pitch Eric, back in the days when like Howard Stern and Opie and Anthony, when those shows were feuding, High Pitch Eric called the radio station that Opie and Anthony worked at and threatened to blow it up with on a voicemail. And I believe they said they were going to press charges. I don't know if they did or not. But hey, you know what? What the hell is going on over there? Oh, this is a disaster. What's going on in your studio? Construction?
It was a car backing out of the driveway.
This is our second video, man. What kind of impression are we giving people here? So there's Anthony hobnobbing with the various New York City socialites. Both of these men, I believe, were listed in the Epstein files. No, I was kidding.
Were they really?
No. Well, I don't know. Maybe.
Oh, okay.
Everyone seems to be. Joe Matarese was in the Epstein files.
Well, that's what I
mean.
like.
I think now it's getting to the point now, like you remember when people were like ducking and running for cover? You know, like who, the Microsoft guy? Who's that? Bill Gates.
Oh yeah.
Oh man, he didn't want to have any parts of that. I bet you Joe Matarese was probably like, oh cool, man, I'm in the Epstein files. Like,
yeah,
probably asked that. Yeah, it probably goes to show and ask for that to be his intro. This next guy, real funny guy. You've seen him in the Epstein files. So anyway, this club is bedlam right now.
No, I have no idea. Wow. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen, take your time, wait for your server to come around and close your tab.
Nah, we'll just leave.
Close your tab, your server will give you a green
Nah, we'll
ticket
just leave.
to exit the building. If you do not have a green ticket in your hand, you cannot exit. That is proof of payment. Thank you very much.
You ever heard?
Good luck with that.
Yeah. You ever heard? You ever been talked to like that after a show?
No, man.
I mean, these are, you know, kind of trying circumstances here. A little unique. But, I mean, this guy sounds like he's calling out to a prison yard.
And like the one guy said, oh, I mean, good luck with that. Like, I mean,
yeah. Well,
he had to know that wasn't going to go well. Like that those.
Well,
They were going to like.
Yeah, go
They
ahead.
weren't going to sit down. They weren't going to sit down and wait for their checks. Like, oh,
well, there's a woman that was milling around throughout this video. I don't know who she was. I guess she works for the club. I thought maybe she was like one of the comedians. I don't know, but she I mean, because whatever this guy just said into the microphone basically seemed to have been ignored by everybody except for the guy who said, "Yeah, good luck with that.
Yeah,
We'll just leave." No one else seems to give a damn. So someone else comes up and tries to like do a take two on this to try to get these bills paid. It had to have been a mess, man.
Where's our
Hey, everybody, hey! Hey! Thank you so much for coming. It's really important that you stay in your seat so that the server can figure out your bill. It's really important. They are bombarded right now. If you could possibly stay in your seat until you pay the bill, you can figure out how you have to pay. That'd be great. Thank you.
Yeah.
that's not going to go over well.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it to the end here. Full video in description. So I mean, this guy, the ball busting of this guy just never stops. So this is
You see the hustle. I didn't even know that they're like, yeah, exactly. You have to Google that.
He's probably in a room with
Yeah, he was.
5 random people.
Oh yeah, these guys are lampooning Stuttering John's lodging accommodations. I think that he was staying in a hostel in Chinatown.
Yeah, there was no bathroom in his hostel, so Miss Judy felt bad because like it wasn't like forced. No, it was like worse, dude. Chinatown's nice compared to what he had.
All right, so this is Kevin Brennan trying to get footage of Stuttering John leaving.
Okay.
There he is. There he goes, walking off into the night. New York City night.
How do you think that conversation is going as they walk away? Went pretty well.
Yeah, I heard he was not in high spirits. So okay, this is pretty much the end. Like, there's a whole bunch of stuff after this video that just watch the video if you want to see that. But remember we were talking about that Rodney guy, and you were kind of lampooning him, and I said that he was kind of a sympathetic character. So this was like the parting shot of Stuttering John leaving, kind of like David Banner. So. Yeah.
Is that real?
Yeah, he's dead.
No way. That's terrible.
Where is it at?
That's terrible.
Yeah, man. Rest in peace, bro.
Dedicated to the loving memory of the Rodney impersonator.
Yeah. I didn't know what his name was.
He's not really dead. He's not really dead, is he?
Anyway, we got to move on to other things, man. We got a whole law-themed show planned, and so far we've talked about Michael Gavin Ali. Didn't even get to the video of him interviewing anybody. So, yeah. And also, I was thinking, I don't know how you are for time, but I had a whole fight segment of the show planned. I don't know if we have time for that today. If we don't, then by the time we do this again, this will be old news, but whatever. That's probably for the better. But hey, let's get into some of the legal mumbo jumbo that's been going on in the world, man. So as you know, dating back to 2016, a full decade ago, I became a fan of Red Bar Radio. Remember that?
Yeah.
So he has not done a show in quite some time. I think his last show was August of 2025. He's been off the grid, like, completely. No one's heard a word from him. There was a lot of speculation as to his health, because he's been open about health issues that he has. I don't know that he knows what it is. It seems to be one of those illnesses that doctors can't seem to identify, which I believe is a real thing. I think people sometimes think that stuff is bullshit, but I don't know. But and then, you know, people run wild with theories and, oh, he and his wife must have gotten divorced, and then they start speculating all this stuff. But if this is true, I heard that he is alive and well. Whoops. And I did have a theory as to where he may have been, and I thought that it was had something to do with maybe him being sued. And again, this is not breaking news. This was from like March 9th, I think, Lord's year 2026. And so this is a couple weeks ago.
So you thought you knew why he was getting sued, or just that he was getting sued?
Well, he had a lawsuit against him some time ago that I don't want to get into any of that, but I thought maybe it had something to do with that or something different. But this is a guy named Michael Ray Bauer. He was a Nickelodeon star from Salute Your Shorts on Nickelodeon, if you're familiar with that show.
Yeah. I mean, I know.
So he used to be a guy that they used to lampoon on Red Bar. So check this out.
But I've had the unfortunate pleasure of dealing with some insane, evil, trolling, hatred, and pranks done to me for many years now. Doesn't mean I cope with it very well. But I had the Red Bar people do it to me really deeply, and I wasn't ready at that time. I didn't understand it. It hurt me. It affected my real life. It affected my business, my career. It affected me.
Yeah, so
what they were doing to me.
I started watching Red Bar kind of after this guy. They had done they had spent considerable time on him. So they would bring him up from time to time. I'm really only familiar with this guy from Red Bar, although I realized after the fact, I've got a freestyle rap of this guy, or had one, and lost it. I'm going to see if I can get my hands on it, because I think this is lost media that I've got. So look forward to that if I can get my hands on it. If not, I'm going to edit this shit out of the video. But I don't remember him getting it that bad. Maybe he did. I mean, he would get lampooned.
So this is the guy. This is the guy from Nickelodeon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Now he's saying he, put him in a bad mental place, and I can understand how being trolled relentlessly could put you in it. But I don't know that it had a whole lot to do with affecting his career. I think his career was kind of,
Yeah.
I don't think it was thriving.
And I don't ever want to witness that stuff again. It got to a point where I had to do and start a lawsuit against this person with some other people that he tormented as well.
So, I mean, confirmed, I guess, you know? And that would be a good enough reason to just stay off the internet altogether when you're going through something like that. By the way, this other person that he's referring to, I believe, is Sam Tripoli. Are you familiar with Sam Tripoli, the comedian? I believe he's like the conspiracy theory comedian.
I probably would
know a
if
whole lot
I
about
saw him. Yeah.
Yeah, he hired a private detective to find out where Mike David from Red Bar lived and showed up to his house and recorded it, yelling at him to come outside. Then nothing happened.
Of course.
We all got the clues and the tapes and recorded the videos and all that other stuff.
The clues.
The evil pranks that they did and the defamation and all that other stuff. And some of us actors and other people that he went after, we all got together and started a lawsuit. It never got to a complete lawsuit because I don't know the actual like lawyer verbiage.
You don't know any of the lawyer verbiage. Defamation, and we
Yeah,
gathered the clues. The clues. Not a complete lawsuit. It was a lawsuit, but not a complete one. I mean, this is not what they call legal mumbo jumbo.
Stupid as fuck sometimes, and my brain ain't working properly lately. But they accepted the agreements that were presented forth to end the lawsuit.
They accepted the agreements.
Okay. Yeah. So that's like a really just ridiculous way of saying like.
But
that they came to an agreement, right? Like that's what he said.
I believe what he's. Look, I think he's settled, is what they're saying. They reached an agreement. I guess. Yeah. I don't know, man. This is all I have to go by. So that might clear up the big mystery of where this guy has been. And now if this thing is done, maybe Red Bar's coming back. Red Bar.
Can you sue somebody for making fun of you? Like, is that basically what he did? Like, and I mean, I know he could be brutal, like with it, but like, can you sue somebody for that? Because like, all right, so this dude was on Nickelodeon, right?
Yeah.
And it has whatever show he has that we just watched. Like, my understanding was like, if you put yourself out there, people can like do whatever they want with that. Like, right?
All I ever saw, the only coverage of it I ever saw was, and it was a real funny video, man. He was living, I guess, in like an old California motel that had been converted into small apartments. So his apartment was very tiny. So he kind of went with this theme for his videos, like living in small accommodations and how to live a normal, happy life. And it was cooking. Now this guy had like a what do you call those things? A hot pan? What do you call those things?
You mean like the tiny oven, the hot plate?
Yeah, hot plate. Yeah, he had a hot plate, no kitchen sink. He was using the bathroom sink, I believe. He was straining the ground beef in the toilet And so, this got covered on Red Bar. I mean, this is just an example. This is one example. Certainly, that's not what this lawsuit would have entailed. I don't know, man. I don't know.
Okay, so my point being, if a guy makes a video like that and he puts it out there, I thought you could make like we're talking about that.
That's
dude,
what I'm saying. I don't think that's
right now.
Yeah, I don't think that's what the lawsuit was about. I don't know, like how, because I mean, I also don't know what he would have been responsible for. I mean, his listeners could have done stuff on the side that maybe the argument was it was fueled by this guy. Man, I don't even know.
Yeah,
but
yeah, like unless it turns into like actual like harassment of some kind. Like I don't know how you could just like sue a dude for like talking about you.
You can sue someone for anything. Doesn't mean that you're going to win. And actually, some stuff might get thrown out of court, right?
I would think so.
But questions like these maybe were not fit for the Lawtube community, as it's called. But I'll keep everyone updated and posted on what's going on. But even more legal news in the news. You want to hear some of that? Sure. Now this is something else. I used to share videos and clips and content with you all the time with detailed description, so you would know what the hell was going on, and then it would get no response. So I don't even think you even know anything about this guy, despite having your media section of your text full of these videos. But do you remember me talking to you about Daniel Larson?
Yes.
No, you don't. Then tell me who he is. Yeah,
dude, I remember
look
the
at
name.
any of this stuff I sent you. So anyway, man,
I remember the name.
He's an internet personality, man. That look, man, I was way deep into that rabbit hole, man. I was a Larsonian. Yeah, man. I was glued to this guy's life, man. He was a troubled man with severe mental illness. What is this feedback I'm getting in my headphones? Is that something? Did you hear that?
I had to take off my headphones because it said the battery was low. That's probably what happened.
I knew you didn't charge those headphones, man.
They were charged.
I knew you didn't charge. When you put them in before we started recording, I was like, "Did you charge them?" And I could tell by your face, you're like, "Oh, shit." Put yourself a little checklist together, pre-show checklist.
Don't
make sure. Well, that's what I do, man. That's what I do. Everything down to trimming my nostril hairs is included on that list. Well, except for me not having anything organized today.
That's just about to say, dude. Like, don't even start with that checklist because you might want to add a couple things.
I cleaned all the nose out of my hair.
What?
So check this out, man.
Daniel
Larson, huh?
You know what?
Daniel Larson.
No.
Come on, man.
Dude, do you know what you just said?
No, I don't.
I trimmed all the nose out of my hair.
Okay. So if you're not going to explain who Daniel Larson is, then I have to explain who it is. He was like a mentally ill man, but he would just broadcast his entire day on TikTok. So to explain to somebody like, oh, what is this thing that you're always watching? Oh, there's some mentally ill man. It almost sounds it sounds scummy, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But this guy's life, I mean, it was better than it sounds exploitative is the word I was thinking of. But it was better and more thrilling than any reality show out there, which are also exploitative, you know what I mean? But that's all a big work to these reality shows. This was just reality, man. This was reality. And everywhere he went, there was an incident, man. And I mean a big incident everywhere he went. Like the wake of destruction that he left. He was a menace, man.
Yeah.
But he was oblivious. He was completely oblivious, man. Thought he was a celebrity. Thought he was like a real celebrity. But he was also prone to fits of anger and rage. This guy would just beat the living shit out of himself on these live streams, man. I mean, like, looking like Edward Norton in Fight Club when he's like beating him. That's what he was doing, man.
Seriously?
Yeah. Yeah. And he had all kinds of bad characters in his life, like these people that would follow him sometimes would reach out to him as, you know, as various record executives. I know at one point Deion Sanders was reaching out to him. He was infatuated with a gal named Grace Vanderwall, who was like an America's Got Talent contestant. And for some reason, man, he picked this unlucky girl as his obsession. And he was convinced that they were together, that they were involved in a romantic relationship. And a lot of that was fueled by these people in his chat that were posing as her, you know.
Of course.
Yeah. So he had all kinds of, he couldn't, you know, he was a bad narrator, as they say in, or what's it, not bad narrator, ineffective narrator. Unreliable narrator. Yeah. So you didn't know what was real, what was bullshit. Because he'd be talking about, you know, Jimmy Iovine had reached out to him to sign, you know. And then he starts talking about it. But here's the other thing. Like, he's like, I'm being followed by drones. And he's walking around looking like a straight up loon. Like, they're sending drones to follow me. And everyone's just like, what the hell? And then like 5 minutes later, he posts another TikTok and it's a goddamn drone just hovering like in front of him, recording him. And he's like, stop harassing me. It was the crazy. So I'm like, oh shit, someone's following this dude around with a fucking drone.
Yeah.
It was crazy, man. But anyway, he starts ranting about like this Agent McDougal. I'm being talked to by Agent McDougal from the FBI. He wants to interview me about, you know, my populate, all kinds of nonsense. You know what I mean? So it's like, oh my God. And I'm thinking to myself, I don't know what the legalities are of impersonating an FBI agent. Because you just knew this whole thing was going to blow up.
Yeah.
One day. And I knew that, I had a feeling that some of these people, like behind the scene people, were probably, you know, depending on what happened, could to some extent be held accountable or share some responsibility in that. I don't know, man. But now I'm like, damn, man, someone's impersonating an FBI agent, man. That can't be good.
Yeah, right.
But yeah. So this guy's always talking about Agent McDougal, blah, blah, blah. So he goes on to do all kinds of stuff like, let me see if I have it handy here. Like stuff like this. He would this was him at the hospital. He had gone to the hospital and he was what do you call it? Discharged from the hospital?
Yeah.
Well, he was also homeless. So he had nowhere to go. So I guess he fell asleep in this hospital lobby, waiting room, whatever. And eventually they're like, look, you can't set up shop and go to sleep here. You've been discharged. You got to go. This is in the wintertime, I believe, in Colorado. So it was very cold. He was infamous in this town in Colorado, man. But now, but also, as soon as he's approached by any type of authority figure or somewhere, or he's about ready to get thrown out of somewhere, out comes the phone and he starts recording.
Okay. 1 second. Pound code $35.85.
Oh, this is not the right video.
Dude, now that I do remember seeing him, I did watch some of the things you sent me in the past. I remember that face, and it's very unpleasant.
Well, while I have this up, I mean, here's just an example. I mean, everybody that this guy came in contact with was so worse off. And the best part about these other characters throughout like this whole saga is I don't know, man. Maybe this is real nice, but I always did get kind of a thrill of just watching the frustration level of the people that had to deal with him just rise and rise and rise. This is him in a cab. I'm getting sidetracked here, but I thought this was a different video. This is him after the completion of a cab ride. Now, this man has no money. Ever.
He said decline.
Yeah, I know.
So I believe he's fishing around for a payment method.
Yeah,
It says decline too.
What's that?
Decline too.
What?
I'm sure as this is unfolding, the driver's getting a clue of what's going down. He's probably thinking, "Oh man."
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Do you guys take Medicaid by chance?
What is that?
Do you guys take Medicaid?
Medicaid, what does that mean?
Medicaid, it's
Okay, brother, I take only cash. I don't take nothing else. Just
only cash?
or pay with a card. That's it.
Pound code $35.85.
I don't play around with
Okay.
that.
Alright.
If you don't have the money, you have to tell me first. Not with the end of the trip, when you have no money in the card.
Okay.
Because I'm not gonna waste my time and waste gas for no reason, dude.
But I thought you guys also take Medicaid.
No, I'll never take.
So yeah, he's basically trying to pay his cab fare with his Medicaid insurance card, which I believe he was receiving through the state. Maybe, I don't know.
All right, so you know enough about this guy. Is that just a
Yeah.
douche move? Is he an idiot? Like,
Well, the reason I even brought him up in the first place is because it ties into this whole Lawtube thing that we got going on today. He has an IQ of 72.
okay,
That's based on the average of 2 IQ tests presented to him by the United States judicial system. So I don't think 72 is very high.
no, but I don't think it's like all that low either.
Well, that's people in the Larsonian community would often argue like, does this guy know right from wrong? He has to have known he had no money. But also, people would send him money on Cash App or what have you. So he would basically get on TikTok and say, like, I need money for instance, this cab driver. And everyone's like, yeah, we'll send you money. And then no one sends him any money. So same at restaurants, and then when it becomes clear to the restaurant staff that he's not going to pay, he tells them, well, I'm waiting for this money to come through on TikTok, which, just kind of adds to everyone's overall frustration and confusion. So
Yeah.
I don't know. Does the guy think that you can pay for a cab with Medicaid? He might. I mean, this is a severely troubled man, but so the cab driver is, he's not best pleased at all.
Who say that?
That is like,
Who say that? Who taxi?
it's always been the case.
No,
like,
no. You
Taxi
wrong.
cabs take
No,
Medicaid.
No. Only cash or credit card. They give you. They say credit. They say Medicaid here. They say only cash or credit card. That's it.
Okay. Alright. Then there's nothing I can do.
Yeah. So I don't know what you do when you're the taxi driver at this point.
Dude, I feel like we should like just go to a bunch of places and just like as a joke, just when like just take Medicaid and just see the reactions on their face. Like, what? No, like, why would any place take Medicaid? Like,
they wouldn't. Yeah, they wouldn't. But I want to skip ahead to it, so at least we could get Daniel on the screen.
Cabs do it.
I'm gonna take you with the police right there. I'm gonna tell you you're not gonna pay me.
I'm not a
Police is
cheater.
right there. I'm gonna take you to the police.
$36.58.
I'm not a cheater.
I'm gonna take you to the police. I'm gonna tell you you try to cheat me, okay?
I'm not trying.
I'm gonna stop behind to the police and I'm gonna tell you you don't have no money. You call the taxi cab and now you say you don't have no money in the car.
So I don't even know what he's sifting through there. Just like whatever pile of crap he's got on his person. Just a big pile of cards and who knows what.
also, the music playing throughout the whole thing. This guy's not going to turn it down at all. He's just going to let that.
I hope we don't get a copyright strike.
You don't have no money. Why you waste my time, man? You know
I'm not. I'm just.
No, you know you don't have no money. You know you don't have no money. You think to be smart with me, man.
I'm not trying to be smart. I'm just saying that there's like a type of insurance called Medicaid that pays for taxis.
You're wrong.
Yeah, so I mean, I think that he realizes now, like, this isn't good. But now he's going to argue the fact that he'll just, he's coming up with this off the top of his head. He's like, yeah, you can pay for taxis with Medicaid. Like, this guy's the asshole for not knowing that. Like, don't you know anything?
That's what I'm asking you. I never said you're gonna pay with Medicare. I said you're gonna pay cash or you're gonna pay with a card. You see, I'm gonna pay with a card.
I pay with card, and that's got my Medicaid
you don't have no money in the
information
card.
on
You
it.
have the
It's got my Medicaid number.
Okay, I'm gonna stop over there. I'm gonna tell the police you don't pay me.
I have a number that I was given for the taxi cab
I don't
for
need the
Medicaid.
number. I need the money. I don't need the number for nothing else. You gotta pay.
It's cab.
Doesn't matter. You didn't call the insurance to call the taxi. Not you. You never gotta call the taxi right away. Why you call the taxi straight? Call the insurance. Call the insurance. The insurance is gonna call the taxi. Not you. How are you gonna pay?
I don't know. Like I said, I'm not from around California. I don't even live in California.
So why you call the taxi if you have no money in the car?
Because in the state of Colorado, they use Medicaid.
I'm asking you. How are you gonna pay and what do you say? Card. You say card. You never say Medicare. If you say Medicare, I'm gonna tell you I don't use Medicare here. Or different transportation. But I'm asking you, how are you gonna pay? And you say card.
I have my Medicaid card, yes.
No. You never say Medicare card. You say I have card. You never say medical card. You say medical card?
Yeah, I'm assuming the guy said you're gonna be paying cash or card, and he said card.
Yeah.
By the way, it's a garbage pail kid card.
I said card, meaning that I have
There we
a
go.
card.
Yeah, he's confirmed it.
You say credit. You say you're gonna pay with debit card. You say debit card.
Oh, never mind. He said debit card. I think he's trying to. So I think he's trying to insert the Medicaid card into the device, the credit card. Can you imagine, man, that you got this guy in the backseat of your car fumbling around with all this crap, and you know damn well he doesn't have he has no means of paying for this crap.
Just random shit.
What's that?
The most random stuff that he's looking through in that pile.
Yeah, and it's not even that big of a pile.
I have
kind
a
of
card right here that says that it.
Amount of $36.78.
It says that it's.
What's that?
I just had this from the state of Colorado, and it says.
I'm not in Colorado, buddy. This is LA.
Yeah, it says
It's California, it's not Colorado.
nationwide. It says nationwide taxi cab, yellow cab.
Yeah, but you're not in.
And this is
you're
yellow
not in
cab.
Colorado. You're not in Colorado. This is different state. I don't know what you're talking about.
So Medicaid doesn't pay for taxi
No.
through insurance.
No.
Yeah, man. That one of Medicaid's biggest competitors, actually, I heard, is Uber. They're
Yeah. Yeah.
I used to watch this every day, and it was always something like this.
Supported public radio. Stan Getz, Autumn Leaves
I
live Europe.
would have
Smoke Circle
to.
from their self-titled release featuring bassist Cyrus Peniato, a Cal
here.
State Long Beach alumnus. We heard a tune called Jazz Supporters
I'm
include
trying
the LA
to
Phil
figure that
presenting
out.
the
To.
service of California State University
I
Law.
mean, we drove away now.
Get on my property.
So now he's getting the boot. Get out of my
Give me
car,
1
please.
second. Let me try this.
Use the same card. You use the both cards already. You use those cards already. You don't have no money.
Give me one.
What's that?
I'll get out.
How are you gonna pay before you get out?
I don't know. You just told me to get out. So
That's a fair point.
you just told me to get out.
Get out.
Yeah.
Get on my
Yeah.
fucking card, dude.
Okay.
Get on my fucking card, dude.
I said I will.
Get on my card.
Okay. I said I will.
Get on my card now.
Can I at least put my stuff
Get
in
on my
pocket?
card now. I don't care. Get on my card, dude.
I am.
Get on my
I
card.
said I
Get
am.
on my card now.
I said I am. Give me
Move.
1
Get
second.
on my card.
Excuse me.
Move. Get on my card.
Don't have that attitude with me.
Get on my card,
I
dude.
said don't.
And that was what was great about him, man. He's steadfast in his beliefs. You know what I mean?
Wow.
He's trying to take a cab. This fucking idiot here doesn't even accept Medicaid as payment for said cab. And now, well, dude, can I at least put my stuff, this pile of crap that I've been sifting through for the past 10 minutes? Can I
Wow.
at least put the, yeah. Now he's right. In his mind, he's right.
Don't have that attitude.
Get on my fucking car now. You don't have no fucking money and you're gonna, how do you want me to say? Please get out? Get the fuck out of here, man.
And I
Get
said,
the fuck out of here now.
I said I was.
Get on my car now, dude. I'm not fucking joking around, dude.
Okay, you're being very, very unprofessional. I'm going to call your work and I'm going to get you fired.
Yeah, call my company and tell them you don't have no money to pay the transportation never. You fucking cheater, dude.
They told
You
me
fucking
they
cheater.
they told me when I called that
Get
they
on my
take
car,
Medicaid.
dude. Get on my car, dude. Get on my fucking car.
All right.
Get on my car.
Damn, fucking unprofessional, bitch.
That's
Yeah,
crazy.
so, and that's tame compared to the body of work
Yeah.
he has out there. So as things went on, things just kept getting more and more escalated and crazy until
Yeah.
and then he said the agent, special agent McDougal, Doug McDougal or Daniel McDougal, something like that. So anyway, then he there's been he has like a whole bunch of other issues and escapades. Turns out, then he's constantly being arrested. He was arrested all the time, but he got arrested federally. This agent McDougal is a real guy. Everyone just thought it was like just some random guy pick a silly name because it doesn't even sound like, oh, I'm Special Agent Daniel McDougal. I don't even know if that's how you actually pronounce the guy's name. I might have just been Daniel Larson botching up the pronunciation. But he was a real guy, and they arrested him. federally. 7 federal offenses, man, and I don't have them all in front of me, but so he's been done for a long time now. He's been sitting in a federal penitentiary. He was in the same facility that Jared from Subway was locked up in. Remember that dude?
Yes.
Yeah. So he had a lawyer. I guess he's gone through several lawyers because a couple lawyers were like asking, like, "Yo, can I like withdraw myself from this fucking case, please?"
Can you stop for a minute?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I gotta pee, dude.
Yeah, no problem. All right. I don't feel like waiting for him to come back. So this leads us to his court. He was sent to a medical like a psych ward type place to be examined to see if he was even competent to hold trial. And then from the Jesus, man, what is going on over there in that studio? Yeah, it was determined he was competent to stand trial. This information is via Larson leak, which is right now like the source for all news Daniel Larson. So go over there and educate yourself on the lore. The King of Lampoons is returned. So check this out. He had spent about a year in a mental type facility to be studied, I guess.
Yeah.
So we're all like following along thinking like he's not going to be held. He's not going to be able to be competent to stand trial because everyone I think is kind of secretly hoping he gets released, gets back on that TikTok. But yeah, he was found competent. So they had set the trial date for 4/20 of 2020. I don't remember. I don't know. Go to Larson Leak. Yeah, check this out, man. They had all these doctors studying this guy. He's under the delusional belief he was in a relationship with a celebrity singer. Yeah, this poor girl, Grace Vanderwall, she's got a musical career. I actually saw her in concert. She opened for Imagine Dragons. I went to that show with the family, and she opened. This is before I knew about any of this stuff. But if you Google her name, it was just like pages and pages of Daniel Larson stuff. So, I mean, nothing that you would want. So he was at this medical center. People were, I guess, sending him stuff. I don't know, man.
Fan mail.
Yeah. So they started putting him on antipsychotic meds. Looks like okay. Then it looks like he started maybe coming to. He has come to appreciate that the celebrity singer has nothing to do with this case. Okay, well maybe he understands that she has nothing to do with this case, but he probably still thinks. Yeah, he had a history of headbanging. Now, headbanging, I mean, I'm assuming the mental image of headbanging that you have is like, the going to a metal concert,
Right.
No, this guy would beat the shit out of himself with closed fists. Now he said, yeah, he hospitalized for punching himself in the face. He would hit himself in the face with closed fist. I don't have it readily available now, and I'm already fumbling around enough with this stuff. But man, epic videos of a guy just beating his own ass. Look at this. The average defendant's 2 IQ score evaluations is 72. So he may have gotten a 73 on one and a 71 on another. Or maybe a perfect score on one, and the second one he's like, fuck this. And just didn't answer anything. And it averaged out to 72. I don't know. So that was the last that we had heard from Larson Leak until just the other day. Check this out, man. because you can get all these legal documents online. And I know that you don't know or care so much about this stuff because you don't know too much about them. And we can get into them, man. I would love to sometime, but I just wanted to at least bring up the present day stuff. It looks like he has reached a plea agreement. And it looks like we're going to find out what that's going to be on the 9th. And I'm looking forward to that, April 9th.
So, but he's most likely just going to, whatever he's able to do, whenever he's free, he's just going to go back to doing what he did before, most likely.
Well, I don't know, man. These are 7 federal accounts, you know what I mean? And this guy is a harm to himself. He's a menace to society. So when people heard that he reached a plea agreement, I think people were real excited, like, yeah, we're getting more data. I don't think the plea agreement included like the United States government, who had to devote resources to the Daniel Larson case, to the guy we just saw in that cab.
Yeah.
And they've got to coordinate with FBI agents. I believe the Secret Service was involved in this nonsense. You know, I doubt the plea agreement was like, well, how about you just go along your way? Here's your own. You know what I mean? He's got to be going somewhere. So I've said this on our old channel, the Wheel of Content channel. Remember that channel?
Yep.
I said on there, like, when I get into these sagas, I like all my sagas to have a happy ending. If this guy goes away to a mental facility for the rest of his life and is cared for and treated, guess that's kind of a happy ending. You know what I mean? But then on the other hand, like when he gets out, like it's just a whirlwind, man. Everywhere this guy went, I'd have a blast just bringing up old Daniel Larson stuff for you to see for the first time, man. I'd love to do that. But dude, like I said, legal news galore. On this episode, there's a dude named Wes Watson who he's in hot water too with the legal service. Remember that guy I used to send you those videos for, like at the beginning of COVID, that prison guy?
Oh, like the workout dude?
Yeah. Well, that guy built quite an empire for himself off of those videos that he made, man. Started getting into that whole coaching thing and all that stuff. And then what a fall from grace. He everyone kind of turned against him. He he changed a bit, and now it looks like he's going back to prison, man. But I feel so unprepared and unorganized that I don't even feel like bringing any of that shit up. Go to Johnny Bravo Films. He does the best coverage, you know. Any coverage I end up doing it is just going to dilute the pool of good coverage. But maybe someday we'll get into that, man. But yeah, dude. Yeah, lots of law heavy stuff, man. You sent me a link too. I don't know you want to get into that or not.
I mean, that was just about the Stuttering John thing again. So
more Stuttering John?
That's what that was all about. I didn't watch any of it, so I have no clue what's in the video.
Yeah, I'll bring it up, man. He's been known to like strike people's videos though that use his stuff, but I think he does that more so to his detractors. You know what I mean? I already saw the I'll bring up yeah, so the title is Stuttering John Rumors, Kumia and Missy, featuring the one and only Johnny McCarthy.
Yeah, that's
you were into that guy, man.
That's how I found it, because I was just trying to find another video of that guy, and then that came up, and I realized it was them talking about that night.
Yeah, I'm glad that we got to take a look at him, man. Yeah, I don't know. This guy strikes channels and shit.
I mean, we don't have to watch it. Like, there's a solid chance there's absolutely nothing good about it. But I just saw there was that, and that they were talking about that night, and that dude Johnny McCarthy was in it. Which,
what did he say? Did you hear what he said?
No.
Oh.
No.
Well, look, I'll tell you what, man, and this should be this should be what we our closer. The Afroman Trial. I bet you no one's covered that online yet. But I also had reached out to you about looking into that for me, and I'm assuming that you did not.
Looking into what?
The Afroman stuff, man.
No, you did not.
Yes, I did.
No, you didn't.
I'm positive that I did.
I'm positive you did not.
Well, let's cover Afroman. You know?
Okay.
Probably in terms of Google SEO, as it's called, search engine optimization. Bet you this video will get a lot more traction talking about Afroman
than Daniel Larson.
Yeah, Daniel Larson and Michael Ray Bauer. So I don't know, man. I thought this is something you wanted to talk about. And I was like, okay, cool. Tie that in. I got a whole theme going here. I got this animated background with a gavel in it. I assumed we were going to be talking about Afroman.
And I was supposed to do the heavy
lifting. Yeah, man. The heavy lifting. So you don't know a damn thing about Afroman.
I know the case, man. I know what happened.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, what are your thoughts, man?
Well, what are my thoughts on it?
I only listened to that one song that you sent me, which I don't even know. Are we allowed to play Afroman songs on the YouTube?
Yes, I don't know. Like, is it?
I don't know. He might let people. He might want people to do that. You know what I mean? Spread that song around. That might be his goal.
True.
He looked amazing in that trial with that suit.
Oh, it was great.
That was a great suit, man.
It was great.
We should get suits like that and wear it here, and people on Rumble would love those suits. They'd see those suits and they'd flock to the channel.
Yeah, I don't think
draped in American flags.
I don't think they appreciated the way he wore it, or that he won. But
yeah,
dude, it was pretty funny though, man. Like the fact that did you hear like?
Well, I heard about when he got raided. That was maybe a year ago, or I don't know. I'm such a poor I think of lapses of time.
I think that was a couple of years ago. But so they raided his house. They accused him, I think, of kidnapping. They didn't find like anything what they were looking for. Zero. But then he took his security footage that he had in his house and turned it into that music video for that song Pound Cake, right?
Yeah, Lemon Cake, I think it's called.
It has the one cop that just keeps staring at his cake like he wants to eat it.
Yeah, I didn't see it, but I heard that he just kept looking. Was he a stout man?
A little, yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, I heard he was just looking at this cake longingly.
But then, so the cops sued Afroman for making for basically what we're talking for making fun of them, for making them look bad. So then he countersued them, saying it was a First Amendment right that he was using his security camera and could do whatever he want. But it's crazy that the cops tried to sue him.
He countersued? I thought that he just was found not guilty.
No, he countersued them and claimed it was a First Amendment right. I think maybe he was just found not guilty, but I don't know. But either way, he won. It was, I don't know. It's funny, man. And the fact that he showed up dressed like that, and dude,
that was his moment, man. I mean, who's even given a damn thought to Afroman, or even wanted to hear that song anymore? When's the last time that song maybe came on random and you were like, oh yeah, this song.
I hate
that. No, man, you're like, oh, this bullshit. So now he's back, man.
I was over that song the second time I heard it.
Yeah, we get it.
And I mean, even the song that, like, this whole lawsuit is a dumb song, but man, it's just, it's so good that he won and that he showed up in court dressed like that. And the only witness that he called on like his side was the one the cop's ex-wife.
Oh, really? That was his witness? Oh,
that was the only one he had. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to find him talking. I saw a clip of him talking in court. This is like a 17-minute long. I don't know. This is like a YouTube short, I think I saw.
Yeah.
I would rather watch that than anything real long. Plus, I was counting on you to have some.
I don't know where that came from. Yeah, I just found it very just great.
If only there was a digital record of me requesting that you do this.
Yeah, you can look for that. No?
Well, I'm doing a quick scroll through my history, and I'm not seeing it, so I kind of don't feel like looking for this shit, man. That was the Afroman coverage. So look, man, I'll tell you what, that's all I got for the Lawtube version of Culture Cheese, but I was thinking we could even turn this into the fight night Culture Cheese. But I don't want to include that on YouTube. That would just be on Rumble, because I don't know what we can get away with in terms of fighting and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So, yeah, if you're watching us here on YouTube, hey, come on and join us over on the Rumble. You know what I mean? And can you hang in there any longer, or you gotta get going?
Probably soon. I mean, we've been like 2 hours, huh?
Yeah. Okay. Well, then forget all that shit. We won't do that part. And I'll cut this out, and we'll record a different outro.
We can continue that.
So yeah, man. We hope you all enjoyed the law updates on the Lawtube version of Culture Cheese. You never know what direction or what's going to be touched upon here on Culture Cheese, and that's why everyone should subscribe. And hey, if you want to hear people saying bad words and stuff like that, hey, check us out over on Rumble, and maybe we'll get to this fight stuff. The next recording might be fights. It'll be real outdated then, man. People will be like, "Oh, you guys are still talking about this bullshit." But I don't know, man. It's just stuff that it's kind of come across. It's all the things that I find myself exposed to, and then I like sharing that stuff with other people. You know what I mean? So hit the like button. It helps with the algorithm. It helps with the culture.